What's going on, guys? I'm with Moose, and today they actually updated Draft Champions for the first time in, I don't even know, 5 months or whatever, however long the game's been out. They have not updated the mode in a long, long time, and that's partially the reason why I don't really play it at all. You guys can see I haven't even played one game yet in my placement matches or anything like that, but I think that's going to change. I think I'm going to be playing a little bit because these changes do look pretty good. So let's take a look at them, and of course we'll do a draft to show you guys exactly what happened. So they actually added a QB round. You guys can see here with this little picture with McNabb, Aaron Rodgers, and Alex Smith. The first round of every single draft is now going to consist of 3 QBs. So basically, you're always going to have an elite QB or a good QB on your team. You choose one of those every single round, or I should say every single first round of every single draft will be a QB option, and also no QB options will show up after that in the remainder of the draft. You're not going to see a random QB come up in the 7th round or anything like that. Nothing like that. Now, they also updated the legend round. First things first is it's going to be the second round now. Obviously, it was the first one before. Now with the QB round being first, they're just pushing it to second, obviously. And they also basically took out the kind of bad legends or the legends that were in the game early on as options in that round, and they basically placed them in the normal draft pool. They said so you can get a guy like Herman Moore maybe in like round 10, but you're going to get more updated legends like the playoff legends or guys like that in round number 2 to get choices from. They also updated the draft pool in general. It says the players in the draft pool have now been completely updated. We'll look to continue to update the draft pool throughout the remainder of the year. Hopefully they actually do that. They should do it like every couple weeks in my opinion. Obviously new cards come out almost every single day, so they really should update them very, very often in my opinion. Hopefully they continue to do that and don't just do like one time every like 4 months, because that would kind of suck. Hopefully it's like I said, every week or so, but it doesn't say anything specific about that. And then they also updated the base team. Every single item on your team, regardless of whether or not you draft them, will at least be a gold player. So without further ado, let's get into it. Ranked draft. Let's see what we get. I believe the changes are live right now. Hopefully they are. If not, we're going to be doing a draft for fun regardless. So of course the first round is always the coach round. I always kind of forget about that. What are we going to do here? 3-4, 4-3. One back offense. I think that's kind of interesting. I've never really used the Cardinals offensive playbook, so let's give it a whirl, give it a shot. Let's see what we get here, though. Should be a quarterback round if the changes are live, and yes, it is. All right. Wow, these are great options. I feel like I got to go Aaron Rodgers, though. This card is a beast. This Kirk Cousins actually do like it a lot, but there's no chems in Draft Champions, so he is not as good. I like that card a lot, though, because he has like deep threat and chain mover in real mud, but let's go Aaron Rodgers, always a card I wanted on my team, but was too expensive to get. And look at that. Actually, still, these legends aren't that amazing, though. I mean, they did change them a little bit, and it's not like we're getting, complete bums like Ray Nitschke or something like that, but still, I mean, these are still pretty old legends. Tony Dorsett came out in, like, October, I think. So, I mean, these are pretty darn old legends. I kind of want to go Mel Blount, though. He's a good corner, and obviously in Draft Champs, you always want some solid DB play out there. So that's what we're going to do. DeAndre Levy, always a nice option, but Eric Weddle going to give us another great defensive back, and I really do like that card in general, so we'll go with him. What else are we going to get here? James White had a great Super Bowl. We'll see if we want to pick him. Always like to have a nice tight end. Actually, decent run blocking, too, is 76, like Kyle Rudolph. Only set 82 catch, or 82 speed, I should say, so not a huge fan. We're going to go James White. You get a running back on the squad, and hopefully that is pretty solid. Let's see what else we're going to get. You guys can see right here, obviously, NFL playoffs player right there. So they clearly did update it, although, this is kind of an old team of the week, and this is a team hero from, like, the beginning of the game. I think we're going to pick him, actually, get, a big, beefy dude in the middle, hopefully stop the run a little bit. Let's see. Do we want Quincy? 6'2", 90 speed, not too bad. Or CJ Fedorowicz, actually 87 run block. That's real nice. He's not a great pass catcher or anything like that, but that run blocking is very nice. And with James White, I think we're going to be running the ball a little bit. Not all the time, but we'll see. Got a Keanu Neal. Looks like a pretty good card. Nigel Bradham is actually really good as well. This Leonard Williams is kind of funny. This card is super rare because those Thursday Night Football cards are just, the way they made the promo is just ridiculous. But, it's kind of funny to see him in Draft Champs here. Let's see. What do we want? I'm going to go Bradham. At worst comes to worst, I'll have to use that card. I want to use our linebacker, ideally. So that's what we'll have to do. We're kind of forced into Kenny Britt right here because we already have a running back. Don't really need two. And Zach Ertz, we already have a tight end as well. So, I mean, I don't really want Kenny Britt here, but we're going to go for him just because, like I said, we kind of got forced into that one. I know I could rock like 2 tight ends or whatever, but that's okay. And like you guys can see right here, Herman Moore popping up in round 9. I feel like I said you could pop in like round 7 or something earlier in the video, so that was completely random, complete chance. And we're probably going to have to go Herman here. Same deal, I could go another tight end. David Johnson, this card's a beast, I bet. But I already have a running back. I don't really want 2. It's just kind of a waste in my opinion, so We'll go Herman Moore right there. What else we get? Ooh, this is not a great round at all. We'll get a DRC. That's probably what we're going to do. Shore up our corners a little bit. Got Mel Blount and DRC out there. That's not too bad, actually. Should be able to compete. Got another wide receiver. Got a left tackle here, which is probably what we're going to do. Not the sexiest pick ever. I know a lot of people don't care too much about O-line. Let's just compare him real quick to King Dunlap. And yeah, he's a lot better than Dunlap. I know, obviously O-line's not the sexiest thing in the world, but we're going to go for it and get him on our team. Wow, look at this. This is a pretty good round, actually. You got a Jack Youngblood, another legend right there. Justin Houston, a left outside linebacker, and Eric Berry, a free safety. So we already have those two positions locked down. I obviously could put Justin at like left end, but I could just get Jack Youngblood. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Jack Youngblood is basically going to do what Justin Houston would do anyway, so that's fine. Got another corner, James Harrison at right outside linebacker, and Jordan Matthews. Don't really want any of those. I'm going to go James Harrison. Don't really like the card in general. I don't really like James Harrison's cards overall just because he's so slow, but I'll take it, and I guess we'll have to make it work. Got a Clay Matthews there, Jarrell Casey, and Jamar Taylor. Actually really fast. Wow, 92 speed, 93 excel. Looks like a pretty good card, but we already have those two corners. I'm going to go Clay Matthews. He'll probably be my user player and should be able to do some work with him. Hopefully, final round, and it's nothing crazy. Wow, it's kind of a lackluster final round here. Got an Andre Howell, probably messed that dude's name up at strong safety. Alex Collins, running back, and a Cameron Jordan left end. I believe we already have Jack Youngblood there, so I might just shore up the strong safety, spot. He's 92 speed. That's really good. Coverage is okay, but the speed is very nice. So that's what we'll go for. So that is the new draft, guys. You basically can see that, a lot of players are updated. There's, NFL playoffs players. There's a lot of stuff like that. I'm assuming there would be like team of the year players, but I'm not entirely sure because those are fairly high overall. So maybe not. I didn't get anybody above, 92, 93, 94, I guess, was Aaron Rodgers, our first round. What were our legends, though? We had Herman Moore as a legend. We had Jack Youngblood, who was a 91. And Mel Blount, who was a 92. So really not that crazy of an update, in my opinion. It sounded better than it actually may be. Maybe I got unlucky with my draft. Let me know what you guys get. It's an 86 overall team. Hopefully I'll show you guys some gameplay later on, in a day or two. But let me know what you guys get if you do a draft today and if you get a better overall than I did. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.